New to Amazon ads, I'll walk you through the exact steps to launch your first campaign in the USA. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group. Let's dive in. So you can see our ads right here. We spent $170 and made almost $3,000 on Amazon with a 6% ACoS, and that is extremely good if you are starting ads. Now, it did take a year to achieve this, but the first thing that you want to do when running ads is obviously go to your Seller Central account. You're going to go to Advertising Campaign Manager, and you want to pick your best product, the one that's generating the most sales, or if you only have one product, that's fine. You just pick one. But you're going to click Create Campaign, and you're going to do Sponsored Products. You're going to click Continue. What we're going to do is we're going to make 4 automatic campaigns. Since you're a beginner, I recommend you just do one of the best selling or the one that you think that's going to run the best, which is, for me, it's going to be this one. You're going to scroll down, go to Automatic Targeting. You're going to set bids by targeting group, and you're going to turn these off and just do Close Match. See the suggested bid is 52 cents. We're just going to change it to 54 cents, right? Just a little bit higher than the suggested bid by 2 cents. We're going to scroll down. We're going to do down only. We're going to scroll down. We're going to call the campaign Auto Close Match, so you know it's a close match campaign. You're going to do the daily budget, just $5 a day. You're going to scroll down and you're going to turn this one off. Now you're going to launch the campaign, right? So that's campaign number 1. Campaign number 2 is you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to come here, but instead of close match, you're going to do loose match. 78 cents. We're going to do a little bit higher, 2 cents higher than the suggested bid. Scroll down. Everything else is the same. And then instead of close match, we're going to do loose match. Okay. Make sure you understand the difference. It tells you what the difference is between each one. Then you create campaign number 3, which is substitutes. Then you do campaign number 4, which is compliments. Those are the 4 campaigns. These are called automatic campaigns. Amazon's going to analyze your listing and then look at your listing and then put your product in front of customers that are a close match to your product, loose match to your product, substitutes, and complements of your product, right? So if your product is a Doppler 400 count cotton sheets, we'll show it to Queen Comforter feather pillows, right? So it's just like kind of like hand in hand complements of each other. So if you're selling a fuzzy blanket, they're going to put, and somebody types in fuzzy pillow, then they're also going to show you, so customers, your fuzzy blanket, because it kind of goes hand in hand. Okay, so those are complements, substitutes, loose match. So you're going to run this for 30 days. Okay, so each one you're going to run for 30 days. You don't want to run it for 30 days. You can do 15 days, right? And if one is doing extremely bad, you want to turn them off. But usually they're going to do pretty good, and one of them is going to stand out the most and do extremely good. Once you run them for 15 or 30 days, what you're going to do is you're going to go back to the Amazon Ads console. You're going to go to the side, Measurement and Reporting, and click Sponsored Ad Reports. It's going to take you here. You're going to click Create Report, pull it for the last 30 days, run the report, and the report's going to show you exactly what people typed in to find your product. So it's going to show you all of the keywords that Amazon put in front of customers. All of these different keywords, and you're going to be like, oh, biodegradable. This is the exact thing that the customer typed in. Biodegradable shopping bags, biodegradable shopping bags wholesale, biodegradable grocery bags. And what we're going to do is click on number 1, and we're going to filter it together. And what you want to do is the lower the ACoS, the better. So we want to filter it, this one, by the smallest to the largest. Right? So anything below 30% ACoS is considered pretty good. Okay. And that's actually a lot of these. And what you want to do is create separate campaigns for these keywords. So that way your ad shows up, because we know customers are typing this in, and we know so for example, compostable trash bags. I spent 98 cents and I made $90, right? That's a 1% ACoS. Anything below 30%, you want to potentially try to test. Now, test the ones that have the most data. The ones that have the most data are the ones that have pretty much, let's see. usually the most clicks. So if it has more clicks, so this one has 3 clicks. Here, that one's a actual keywords. Let's do actual keywords. I wouldn't recommend retargeting ASIN. See the ones that start with B? I would recommend actual keywords. So I would start with the first couple, right? Choose 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you're gonna take these and put them in a manual campaign. So I showed you how to make automatic campaigns. You're gonna go in the same place as this, but when you create a campaign, but instead you're gonna do manual targeting. And now you're gonna enter the list and you're gonna do exact match. And we know that people typed in these exact keywords to find your product. I'll just do 4 for right now. And then you click add keywords. This one, it says keywords related to your product category. We do not want to add this. We did not tell Amazon we wanted to add this. So we're gonna click that, click X, and now add these ones. If it doesn't know the exact bid, it literally shows you what the bid was right here. So it says the cost per click right here. So the cost per click for these were around 73 cents. So I'm gonna change it to 73. And then you just want to go through these ones. Why is this one not? Oh, this one's not allowed to be added because you can't use that. So we can try a different keyword instead. But we've got 3. What you want to do is you want to only have 5 keywords per campaign max. If you have too many keywords, it's going to be really hard to see what works and what doesn't work. So this is a great way because we have actual data. If you run those auto campaigns, you have actual data on what customers are typing in to purchase your product. And now you can retarget those and show up for them. Super awesome, right? So that's a great strategy. If you don't want to wait 15 to 30 days, there's another strategy with a tool called Helium 10. So for example, if I was selling forearm workout device, right? You can use a tool called Helium 10 and it's going to show you how much money they're making per month on Amazon. So look at, there's a link in the description on a free trial for Helium 10. And what it's going to show you is you can download the Chrome extension and you can see how much they're making per month, which is great. Now, this one's making so much money. And let's say I'm selling the same exact item. I want to figure out what keywords I should run my Amazon ads for. Like what keywords are they running Amazon ads for? So I'm going to copy their ASIN. I'm going to click on their listing, copy their ASIN, log into Helium 10. Here's the Helium 10. You're going to go to Tools, Cerebro. Once you're in here, you're going to put this in, just the ASIN. It usually starts with B as in boy. That. There we go. And then you're going to click Get Keywords, right? Once you do that, let's do that again. Get Keywords. It's going to pull all the keywords that it's ranking for in the US and in Canada. So we can see that data. So here's the data right here after it loads, and it's showing us all of the keywords. Now this looks like a lot of stuff. I just want you to export this into a CSV file, right? And this is a lot of really good data that you can use as well, because we can see what the competitor is showing up for. So let me open this and I'm going to pull it to the side. And now it's showing the keyword. And what we're going to do is pretty much hide a lot of this. So we're going to hide A, B, and C. We're going to hide E. And we're going to hide all the way to X. And we're going to hide Z. Okay, so it's A, D, F, and Y. So what we're going to do is we're going to filter this, highlight that, click filter. Now I'm going to expand these a little bit, F. And I'm going to explain each one. So these are the keywords that they're showing up for. If you type in grip, they're going to show up. If you type in hand exerciser, they're going to show up on Amazon. If they type in hand strengthener grip, they're going to show up on Amazon. But anyway, what we want to do is filter it by the keyword sales. So we're going to do highest, largest to smallest. Let me see if I can do that. So I'm going to do Z to A, and I'm going to not show 0. Let's see. And not show blanks. Scroll all the way down. Okay. And then we're going to see the ones that have sponsored rank. Okay. 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 So this keyword right here, this one, they're ranking number 1. This is their number 1 keyword, and they're running Amazon ads for it. They made 1,154 keyword sales with this one keyword, grip strength trainer. So now you know they are running Amazon ads for this keyword and they're generating over 1,000 sales a month with this keyword. And it's their number one keyword. This is their number 4 keyword right here. Hand gripper strengthener. Again, now you know exactly what to run Amazon ads. So I could take this one, the hand gripper strengthener, and put it in its own manual campaign. So if we go back and we open up the ads, right? We can actually add that into its own manual campaign. Let me just pull this up right here. And you can just call it manual Helium 10. It's the same exact way. You just go to keyword targeting exact, add that manual campaign in hand grip strengthener and put it in a separate campaign so you know where you got the data, right? So that's a great way. Again, Helium 10 is another great tool if you wanted to use that because you know exactly what your competitors are running ads for and you could mimic their strategy pretty much to a T. That's it for today's video. Want more Amazon videos? Tell me what to cover next in the comments. If you learned something new, drop a like. And if you're an Amazon seller, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need any help selling on Amazon or help with your ads, contact EHP Consulting Group. The link is right in the description to contact us or schedule a call. One of our most popular services is our full Amazon advertising management service. This is where we're going to come in. We're using Helium 10. We're running your ads. We're monitoring them every single day, lowering your bid, making sure that your sales are increasing. If you need help with saving time, money, and increasing your sales, contact EHP Consulting Group. We're here from you. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO, and I'm signing out.